across the globe to nerds around the nation. Everything Noob starts now.
Hello, welcome to the Everything Noob podcast. Oops. There we go.
Whoopsie.
I just had to get our faces on the screen. Anyway, how's it going, everybody?
Not a good way to start our show.
We are joined by Jemmy,
Hi.
Boombody,
Oh, yeah.
and Lito.
Hello.
Tonight we're going to discuss all the sequels coming out. There's all kinds of good stuff. It's Night of the
Drum roll of
sequels.
anticipation?
Exactly. But I think the one on everyone's mind is Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, not what I was thinking.
No?
Assassin?
Not on your
I
own.
was thinking Bioshock,
Bioshock.
because
Fine.
that's tonight.
The one on everyone's mind is Bioshock.
Or let me go to Steam and pick out any number of games that I would look for more than Assassin's Creed.
Sequel-wise?
Yeah.
Right.
How about Metro Last Night?
Really?
No.
What? Did you never play the Metro game? That was like a great game.
Yeah.
Truly. It was a pretty freaking awesome game.
Yeah, there's crickets, because I feel like you're being sarcastic right
I'm
now.
really not, because that was a really awesome, suspenseful horror.
I'm not saying it's
Chat weigh in on this one. I'm going to call for the chat to weigh in on this one.
saying it's bad. I'm just saying, you prefer that over Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, because Assassin's Creed, there's been how many games?
All the games.
Do we count the ones on handheld? Because I don't.
No.
The one's on handheld.
There was one for
There's
iPhone
one,
that was
two,
pretty bad.
3. I think there's like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
Something like
and
that.
how many Metros were there? Just the one. So I'm ready for some new other ones. And for some reason, my window disappeared that has my Google Hangout on it.
It's oops night. Everything's like
Wow.
falling apart.
Whoops.
I know.
If we could have one more technical difficulty, that'd just make it complete for me.
No, don't say that. Don't say
And
that.
as my computer just dies.
So, Jemmy, you have Bioshock pre-installed. Tell us about it. I know nothing. Oh my gosh, we lost him.
Lost two.
Boombody.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like he did that on purpose. He had to have. That was too perfect.
He just said his Google Hangout window closed. So it's a miracle he was still here to say that.
Oh, okay, so,
wait.
yeah.
Anyway. So tell us about Bioshock. Why are you excited? What is Bioshock? Educate
What
me.
is Come on.
I don't.
Come on.
I haven't
It's
played it.
the third part of the Bioshock series, which is kind of like the suspenseful, old school, like FPS. Not old school FPS, it's just like old timey in feel and theme. But there's like this magic science fiction element to it. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it because instead of under the water, today we're in the sky.
What is this Under the Water? I've been seeing everyone play it. Is that like one of those like early release titles? Early access games?
That game looks weird.
So I'm just gonna say, as far as like sequels that I'm looking forward to, Age of Empires 2 is gonna be
Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, that was part of my childhood right there.
Yep, Age of Empires 2. And
That's already out, though. We can play that now.
Well, they made like an HD version, and you can play like they have all the online things. Like the hardest thing to do in Age of the Empires was play it with friends. It had the worst.
yeah.
It had like GameSpot's stupid online thing. It was the worst.
was it like and there's also gonna be Cities in Motion 2 coming out. So that's always
I
good.
don't know what that is.
You don't remember the first Cities in Motion?
No one does.
I do. I played it.
Well, what is Cities of Motion, then, since you
It's
brought it up?
It's a sim. It's a city sim.
I have SimCity. I'll be fine.
Yeah, but this one is like not so like I think if it's from the first one, it's gonna be more like older sim stuff. And it's more of a mass transit simulation.
Oh, okay.
So, SimCity without the city building?
Yes, I do. But yeah, you build your transportation network and it affects how your city grows.
That's interesting.
And you can play co-op with a friend.
I feel like that's backwards, but I'm not a city designer, so.
Well, no, I mean, you got to think about it. Like, if you have better access to your city, more people will live there, and more people will come there.
I'm just thinking in terms of planning.
Well, I would think that's probably a major issue with city planners. I mean, I've never been a city planner, but I would think that transit's a pretty important thing. Transit and public works.
I always thought the city went up, and then they're like, okay, how should we get around? And then they'd make a subway, or they'd make...
How do we fix the traffic problem?
Well, I think if we really want to get into it, I mean, cities just kind of like popped up, and then they expanded. But I think good cities. Well, I mean, because there's like, okay, so you have like wonderful cities like, or I say wonderful cities, you have good roads in certain places, and you have like convoluted roads in some places. Like Dallas and some of the bigger cities have, like a lot of, just grids. And those are really nice. And then you have places like other places, like big places like Houston, where everything's like circles and kind of grids in some places. And it's I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, yeah. So it's a mass transit sim, but it is from Paradox Interactive, which is of course a wonderful company.
What have they done?
Wonderful publisher. Mountain Blade.
Nothing.
Nope.
Mountain Blade, Dungeon Land, Magica.
Okay, Magica.
Crusader Kings, Europa, City of Dwarves, Game of Dwarves.
There's lots of dwarves.
Sword of the Stars.
Dwarves everywhere I look.
Trying to think of some other ones. A lot of sim games. A lot of like sim RTS games.
Okay.
Like some of the
So they know
European.
what they're doing.
Of course, yeah. I mean, have y'all never played Mountain Blade?
I've never even heard of Mountain
No,
Blade.
Tried it.
Really? You've never heard of Mountain? Okay, we're not talking about of like Fire and Sword, because that was the crap one. But there's like 3 others. They're pretty good.
No, they all missed me.
You really need to go. Like, I think there's there's probably, if I'm gonna check that there's like a demo, right? And you can play the demo up to a certain level.
I think I played the demo.
The demo, like, you can play the demo for literally like ever. You just can't progress past like level 9 or something. But you can literally play that game forever. I spent weeks playing that game. It's a good game.
I'm still transfixed on all the other. Jeez, there's a ton of sequels. No, I just pulled up a list, and there's just a ton coming out.
There are.
The one that I'm most transfixed on right now, though, in terms of what we were
Assassin's
talking
Creed?
about, in terms of what we were talking about last week.
Cut the Rope.
No,
You can play that on Google, by the way. Don't waste your money. Go play it on Google for free.
Cut the Rope's good. It's a
Cut the
good
Rope is
game.
awesome. Have you never? That's a hard game.
It is. It gets really
It's
difficult.
hard to play with the mouse. Well, it's hard to play with the mouse. Like, I think with a touchpad, it'd probably be really easy.
I just prefer Sudoku if I'm gonna play stuff like that.
Also watched the review for the Alien Spidey and Retrograde. Those games are like crazy. Like, Alien Spidey is like super hard, and Retrograde is a game that you actually literally play backwards.
Wait, so you start at like the final level,
You
and
beat
then
the final boss, and then you play backwards. You have to play backwards.
so they Tarantino'd that.
That's weird.
It's
No,
like,
no, 'cause
it's
Tarantino-
kind of cool because, like, okay, so there's
No, I
like
mean the ending revealed and how we get there. No,
no, it's like you
How's that
literally
work?
like shoot the boss, like you shoot the boss, and then the credits roll, and then the credits like fast forward, unwind, and then you have to go back and do everything, and literally like there's like 5 spaces, and you have to go up to whatever one and shoot. Well, like you'll see your weapon have fired. You have to go. You have to wait till it gets just to you, and then hit the button. Kind of like Guitar Hero.
Except with the guns.
Except with a little ship that goes up and down. And you have to avoid being shot. There's shit coming from behind you that you have to, like, dodge because the enemy fire. It's crazy hard. Yep.
Sorry. You lost me there for a
Resident
second.
Evil 6 is coming out.
Resident Evil
Resident
6.
Evil 6.
Oh yeah, I
Wait,
looked at the
that's
trailers
gonna
for
be
that today.
That
They
already
have like a Left 4
That's
Dead
gonna be
like
good.
thing for it.
didn't that already come out?
Nope.
No. No, wait, no. You can buy it. Are
I
you sure
thought
it's not out?
Why is it on the coming soon tab then?
I thought that was out. I thought maybe
I don't
7 would be coming out. Maybe that's weird.
I think it's a Left 4 Dead mashup. That's not out.
Yeah.
Or you get Left 4 Dead 2. I'm like,
No, it's Resident Evil 6's game engine, but you can like play as the characters and they have the special Left 4 Dead zombies in there. It's like a survival mode.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
That's cool.
What? No, it was cool. It was cool.
Speaking of Duke Nukem 3D.
No,
Hey,
it's not worth that price.
Duke Nukem, $8?
Not worth it. No,
$9?
not worth it.
Come on, just to be able to play Duke Nukem 3D again.
I've played it. I don't need to go back.
Oh,
I
dude,
like-
remember, like,
I
had to play that without a mouse
you
or
know,
a
not
touchpad.
many people like Duke
What did
Nukem
you
forever,
play it
but
with?
I enjoy
I
that
had
game.
a laptop that had the little nub between the
The little
GH.
red nub?
Yeah, I played Duke Nukem on that.
Oh my gosh.
I
No
am
way.
a beast. Yeah, and I rocked at that game. I had to play it on a freaking nub. Of course, the ladies are pretty happy that I did play Duke Nukem on the nub. Just saying.
Okay. No, the game I'm excited about that relates to what we were talking about last week is the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh,
It's-
other.
I don't.
play.
I've never. Yeah, it's free. I've never played it, but I want to. I want to start.
It's
Well,
alright.
they
We
just
can all go play
introduced a new
together.
patch because they're trying to bring back old players because everybody basically
Quit.
Well, they didn't
Maxed-
offer enough
maxed
content
out.
for people.
Well, the thing was, like, the content was they didn't put out new. They expected people to be happy with the content that was there. Of course, I mean, when you've had a lot of the people that came to play
Or
are
beta players. They
are
played
beta
most
players, and they played most of it. And then you got a lot of the people that came in to play it. I would assume had probably played WoW, at least a good percentage of them. And
Yeah.
WoW players, as we all know who we are,
me.
can grind like a mofo and get through content like nobody's business.
they're like the
So,
experts.
so everyone just played it and then was
of
done
it.
really
Remember
fast.
that?
Well,
WoW players are like the biggest whiners in MMOs usually.
Yep.
It's not easy enough.
I don't like it. It's not like WoW.
Go read the wiki and
But
you
he
can
gets
do
the
it.
loot, and I want the loot, and I want the loot.
I don't want to have to run it more than 2 times.
I don't, but I've been running this for 2 weeks, and that's the drop I need.
Q, Q, Q.
Q, 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 Q. Should be in a guild, bitch. Should be in a
man.
guild.
WoW QQers. That's
Wow,
my next guild.
Q. That'll be our Star Trek or our Star Wars
The QQ.
our Star Wars group, the QQers, and we all play Sith assassin. Fifth assassin.
I want to be bounty hunter.
Bounty Hunter is pretty good. I mean, I played a lot. I've got a couple characters to 40, and then I hit a brick wall for some reason at like 50 for most of my characters, because apparently like the scaling was like really weird for me, and I didn't do anything right. Because I was like, the best gear. Obviously, I want to put the best gear on myself, and then give my companion the hand-me-downs. Apparently, that's like not the way to do it. And if you want them both to have really good gear, you have to like grind on a place like you have to basically run through a planet like 2.5 times to get 2 sets of
Gross.
gear. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So. But no, I've played basically every class in the game because the differences aren't that big. Like the commando plays like the bounty hunter. The smuggler kind of plays like the was it the assassin or the agent, and then the two Force users kind of mirror each other a little bit.
Well, there's new content coming for
New content, as in
an
the
expansion pack.
Rise of the Hutt
Yep.
Cartel that we're going to pay for.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it's new content though.
how much is it going to be? A monthly fee? Or is it going to be just a one-time expansion?
No, it's probably like a $10 expansion.
I'd give them that because I never played it, but here's what I know about it.
They already got my money.
Compare it to like RuneScape trying to bring back their game, like we were talking about last week. That's what my mind was at. I'm like, oh wow, it's another MMO who is having trouble is now trying to reinvent themselves. So
I mean, really, we're just all waiting. We're all just waiting until Star Citizen comes out, and then we'll be fine.
Star Citizen,
No.
I've heard of this.
I'm waiting for the Elder Scrolls Online, and then I'm gonna just like peace out to the world for about a month.
You know,
I'm
staying
away
ready.
from that game.
Sorry,
I'll let
guys.
you know. I'll let you know how it is.
I didn't
did
sign
you
up for
get in?
beta. I stayed away from that because it's gonna be. I know it's gonna pull me
I
in.
signed up for the beta because
I have 8 access.
you made access.
Nice.
Well, that's fine. They have other beta tests.
You can watch the videos at Feeders Digest at YouTube.com.
Nice. Is it fun?
I haven't played it yet. I just
It's-
got
It's not open yet. Only
Not
people
open yet.
at like
Oh.
conventions right now.
Yeah,
Like,
conventions
press
are playing
has
it.
played
Yeah. I'll probably make some calls or send some messages to people that were at PAX and find out how it was.
Nice.
There you go. That'll work.
You
PAX
can't
just
just
ended.
like wait till it's your turn and.
Nope, I gotta find out. Gotta know. Also, there's going to be another MMO coming out, of course, the new EverQuest.
Oh, boo.
Is it like EverQuest 3? What's like
What?
the working
Ever-
title for it?
I don't know what the I think it's still a working title, but it's like I think they may just call it an EverQuest.
Again?
Is it
That'll get
EverQuest 2
confusing.
with a patch, a game patch, or a game upgrade, or
It's
like
like
an
a-
expansion?
No, it's like a revamped new game.
Are they gonna
Oh, wow.
remake the original EverQuest, or is it like completely new?
It's all just from what I hear. I'll see if I can't find anything on it, but last I heard it was just I've seen screenshots and a couple videos, but it hasn't been anything like.
What's the big
They
draw to
haven't said much about
EverQuest?
it.
What? That was like one
It's
of the
like the
first
ultimate
big.
fantasy MMO.
It was one of the first. I wouldn't say the greatest, but
There's games that are far better than it now. Why would anyone be interested in that?
nostalgia.
Nostalgia, and if they're making a new one, they'll probably modernize it.
Yeah, they're modernizing it.
Too many
I mean, it
MMOs.
looks.
There's too many.
Well, the thing is because that is the easiest. Because everyone looked at WoW, everyone looked at Blizzard and said, "Wow, if we make this great game and we can charge $15 a month and we keep a couple million players, then it'll be great and everything will be wonderful." But
And they actually said, "Wow."
I just think there's too many MMOs out there for me anyway.
there are a lot of MMOs out there.
I think
There are.
the average person should only ever have time for, unless it's the only kind of games you play. It should only be like 1 or 2 max.
Well, I mean,
it's a
the nice
competitive
thing
market.
is you can freeze. The nice thing is you can freeze and play, like right now I'm playing Worm, and if I wanted to, I could, probably freeze my account. Most MMOs you can freeze your account, lock your account, and then not have to pay for it for a while, and then come back and reopen it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on your play style. I'm a little bit different.
And a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that for WoW. I mean, they'll go through content, and when they're out of content, they go, "Okay, well, let's go play, whatever."
My favorite free-to-play
I
is
don't know.
Runes of Magic. That's
Runes
my
of
favorite
Magic.
I'm
free-to-play
You've-
one.
enjoying
you've said that a few
CUO
times.
right now.
It's a good one because their actual in-game store does not change the balance of the game.
A lot of new MMOs
It's all
are doing
costumes.
that. I think they realize that you can't be pay to win and keep players.
That's
EverQuest
Yeah.
next.
EverQuest next. Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
That's
wow,
solid
that's
then.
interesting.
Sounds so gimmicky.
It sounds
Why
stupid,
would
but
you
it's a new
name
name.
that?
It's also what they're naming D&D.
That's,
D&D next?
I know that,
The new D&D
and that
next.
is terrible. I look at it.
Well,
and
I
I'm
mean,
like,
they
that's
can only
awful.
they can only keep putting numbers on it for so long. I mean, really they should have stopped after 3.5 and did something else.
They couldn't come up with any better word to put after the colon other than next.
That's
They
the
could
trend,
come up with a
though.
whole new game and go from the makers of EverQuest, or something like that, rather than
They want to
keep
cash
going
in on
with
the
this.
name EverQuest, though.
Clever
That's the whole
cess.
purpose of using it.
Clever.
Yeah, but
clever quest.
EverQuest
Clever
never really
Quest.
picked up though, so it doesn't matter.
Forever Quest.
That's the new trend, though. Everyone either like Fast and Furious. That was actually the fourth movie that they made or something, but they just called it Fast and Furious. That's just the new trend. Taking something,
They're just going to call it vroom vroom.
call it
next time.
call it the same exact thing as the first one, but
Vin
years
Diesel
later.
goes vroom vroom really fast.
Well, they could have went
Drive really fast.
faster
Chicago
and
I
more
think that was a
furious.
movie too. I think Drive Really Fast was a movie title too.
Drive really
I'm gonna look
fast.
that up. I'm pretty sure it was.
Let me guess, Nicolas Cage.
Cage.
Oh,
like
That
yes.
was just Drive.
I would actually
and
watch
that
it if
movie was
Nicolas
hilarious.
Cage was
That
in it.
movie was hilarious.
I hate
I like when they
Nicolas Cage.
changed. I like when they
What's wrong with
changed
the
the. I like when they changed the name of the movie, where, it's obviously part 2, but they reword it, like Friday, and then next Friday, and then
the Friday after
the
next.
Friday after next.
Oh, it's so cheesy.
Yeah,
Look
but
who's
it works.
talking. Look who's
it's,
talking too. Look who's talking now.
It gets confusing. Like, is this the third one? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, what was the Honey? There was
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. There was another one.
There was one where they
Shrunk
made
the
the
Dog or
baby
something? I don't know.
huge. But I can't remember what that was called.
Honey, I gave the
See,
baby steroids.
EverQuest 3 could be forever questing.
Forever Quest. I think Forever Quest would be perfect.
Unfortunately, there's already a movie there's already a title for Drive Hard, Drive Fast. From 1970.
Starring Nicolas Cage.
Wow.
Matt
It was
Damon.
Starring Nicolas Cage.
It was actually starring Brian Kelly from 1973 and Joan Collins.
I don't know who those people are.
Watch that be like the original version of Fast and Furious.
But there was also Faster in 2010 with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And then of course you had Drive, which if you haven't seen Drive, by the way, Drive was one I think that slipped past most people. It was
it keeps
a Ryan
popping up
Gosling
on
movie.
Netflix. Is
It was
it
a
good?
I heard it was terrible.
I liked it a lot.
I heard it was
liked
awful.
a lot.
I
I
wanted-
liked
Ryan
it a lot.
Gosling?
I wanted to see
No.
that. Really, actually, I really wanted to see that, and
So
I didn't hear
it's-
one single good thing about it. I just heard it was terrible.
It got a 79 Metascore,
I don't know what that means. Is that good?
7.9 out of 10
Oh,
On average, from like a
on
lot of
average
reviewers.
from reviews of 1,000 reviews.
Is
but
that
I mean-
user reviews or like critic reviews?
Actually, 2,064 user reviews.
that might be worth a Netflix view.
It is. I mean, it's filmed totally kind of like a late 70s, early 80s movie. He's like a stunt driver in Hollywood, and if you like Ryan Gosling and you want some quasi cliche 80s style movie,
Lido.
a lot of just like him driving.
Oh!
There's a lot of this in the movie.
I'm on it.
There's a lot of that. Like,
Lido has his Ryan Gosling poster hanging over his computer.
I
right
got
now.
it behind me right here. Oh, my
That's
head's
his
covering it.
wallpaper on the desktop too.
Just Ryan Gosling with his shirt
there's
off.
like half the movie
With a
is like
heart.
completely quiet.
See, look right here. This is
It's
shirt.
like me and Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling's shirt, hat. See that?
He broke into his house and stole like pictures of his family and
That's
pasted
right.
his head on everyone except Ryan Gosling.
I do have a question. Has anyone caught the new series from MGM and Discovery? Vikings.
Vikings.
Oh, yeah, I tried to watch that.
I am thinking it is very good. I am enjoying it very much.
I wanted to shoot myself.
They killed off my favorite character, but I am still quite enjoying it.
It's like
You
a
guys are gonna laugh at me.
PBS
You know what I've been watching?
show.
What
Well,
are
it's made by Discovery Channel. What do you expect?
They could have done better.
Well, that's how they got the MGM backing. I thought they were doing pretty damn well on it. for like a Viking period piece. I mean,
look, if PBS can get Sherlock, then Discovery can do better than that.
PBS got Sherlock for what?
Stateside, to air it stateside. PBS has rights for that.
Okay, but they've already made it. PBS didn't have to do anything other than go, please let us play it.
Yeah, they had to buy the rights.
These people are like making something. They're making something new.
Lita's about to drop the brony bomb on us.
I've been watching Once Upon a Time.
Are you really?
Yeah, I got hooked.
It's okay, I watched that too.
Yeah.
It's a brony bomb.
But I also watch Arrow and Grimm, so...
Oh, Grimm's getting really good.
I
like
know.
Grimm. Do you think he's going to turn into one of them things?
No.
Dude, he's got to. Like, they're like in his brain.
Well, yeah, no. I think he's going to be a super Grimm soon, surely.
He's going to turn into the guy.
I don't think he's going to turn into one of the Fly Guys.
I don't know what something's going to happen because like they're infected in his brain and they're going to keep growing.
They cured it though. He didn't.
No, they cured his eyes. They
didn't like have long enough to live to crawl back into his brain.
Sure they did.
I'm lost.
For those who haven't watched it,
Okay.
please
There's
mute
like a
your mic
fly
now.
creature, and he like lands his eggs in your eyeball.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
And like they eat out your eyeballs. So there's this gross ass scene with like
And he feeds
worms
on
wiggling
your
around
tears.
in an eyeball
Feeds on your
socket.
tears. It's really good.
Yeah, he's called the Sandman. He like eats off your tears, and
Does
so
he at least cook them?
No,
No.
he's like
totally raw.
got a long tongue.
He's a monster.
He is a
He
monster.
is. So like
Oh.
the Grimm guy like gets infected, and so he's blind for the last half of the episode.
Oh yeah.
But he gets like super hearing from it.
He gets
How does that work?
He gets all the Vestin's powers, like super hearing, and then at the end when he's cured, he's like super speed too, and super hearing. So I'm like, come on, he's not cured. He's gonna turn into a freak.
Super speed? He was just
Did you not see
swinging a
how
baseball
fast?
bat.
Did you not? It was not a baseball bat. It was one of those Chinese maced freaking heavy ass clubs.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
And did you see how fast he was swinging that? That was a superhuman swinging.
It was a normal swing.
You watch it again and tell me that.
I can swing a bat like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Remember the show Heroes?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
started
miss
out
Heroes.
so good, and then it
It
just
was
went
really
to
good
crap.
until season 3.
Yeah,
Season 2
what I
was
heard.
pretty good. Season 2, I have most of them. Yeah, season
people
1
lost
was
their
like
powers. They were trading powers. It was weird.
well, like okay, the thing would have been okay if they would have just killed Sylar off in the first season. And I'm sorry if this is a spoiler for you. You're way behind because this
You're way behind.
This series ended what 2007, 2008.
It should
Something
kill them
like
off
that.
and not brought them back. Damn
So
it. You know?
Heroes. So for any of you that didn't catch it, Heroes was a TV series, an NBC.
Yes. No.
Yeah, NBC.
Yes. No. Yes.
NBC, ABC, one of those networks, one of those left-wing networks, who get basically like everyone has superpowers. Like one guy can fly, one guy can, like one girl can't die. She has like regeneration and
We can
all
stop
these
time.
people- yeah, stop time and time travel and lightning powers, all these different things. And well, like where they messed up was they had one guy that could. That like they had the perfect bad guy. Had to kill you to get your powers. Totally cool.
Right.
Had
That
to cut
was
your
a
head
cool
off.
guy.
He had to cut your head off, and he could see your powers in your brain. And
That was Sylar, yeah.
yeah, Sally was a great. He also Spock from the new Star Trek, so pretty good actor.
Oh yeah,
But
he's
they had,
good.
but like the pretty much the bumbling idiot through the entire series was.
technical difficulty number 3.
So now we got two
So-
Emmys.
So the bumbling idiot in the entire thing has like he's
That's
like
not nice to call me that.
no, not you. I'm talking about what's his name, Peter Petrelli. Like,
Oh, yeah, Peter
for first
Petrelli.
he was like a sponge. So he could like, if he was around
Channel-
someone that had a
yeah,
power,
he
he could like
channels
channel
all
their
of them.
powers. And then it's like, oh, well, I could channel. I don't have to lose my power. I'll just take it and then I'll keep using it, and then I'll start getting more powers and more powers. And at any point in time that you just just change someone that way, it's
ruins
kind of
it.
silly.
Yeah. they
And
ruined it.
really, what should happen is they killed Sylar, and at the end of season 1, Sylar should have been killed. They shouldn't have messed with Peter. And then they had season 2 where it was like the flat, like one of the guys goes back to like feudal Japan, and then they should have had all like the aftermath and everyone learning about the back history and whatnot. And then because they've had the right amount of bad guys. They had Sylar. They had Sylar. They had Peter's dad. They had the agency.
Yep,
the guy with the Midas touch. And then they had then when there was the rogue Spec Ops guy, and then they had the carnival guy. They had 5 seasons. They had 5 bad guys. It should have been 5.
It would have worked. It would have worked. And
But they had to but we're gonna kill someone and then we're gonna replace them with someone else because they're using powers and
then they had that guy that was able to freaking tell people what to do or whatever. He changed his powers. That was what the heck.
yeah, it was
crazy.
It was
started.
It had a lot of potential, and it was, like I said, it was great for like the first 2 seasons. Into season 3, it was crap.
I wonder if they got new writers or something.
Well, yeah, there was a strike for a while.
Oh, yeah, the writer's strike made a lot of shows go to crap.
Half of season 3 was good. Most of season 4 was good. Season 5 was okay. And literally, it ends with her, with one of the people like exposing them as specials. And
Yeah. That was
and then
the
they're
end.
like and then they decided to go ahead and just end it instead of actually ending it.
Yeah, it was a really
It's
bad
NBC for you.
Well, I would expect such shenanigans from Fox, but NBC, come on.
Fox is
It
awful.
will never be okay, Fox. It will never be okay.
Are you still mad about Firefly, really?
I'm still angry.
A lot of people are still mad about that. I never watched it, but I know it's a lot of passion
We
behind
will
Firefly.
never forget.
It's the Ritz cracker of sci-fi.
Ritz is a good cracker. I
It
consider
is
the
a
Ritz
cracker,
cracker the Ritz
but
cracker
it
of
is
crackers.
still a damn cracker.
I consider the club cracker the club of all crackers.
Okay, if you want to be a
That's
club
club
cracker,
crackers.
fine. It's
Well,
Hey,
still
I
a
the
guess-
buttery,
cracker.
delicious, salty goodness of a club cracker. There's the perfect size to
I can't even decide if cheese to go with that cracker, honestly. I guess the movie would be the cheese.
Oh,
What?
God.
You're just trying to run.
You just upset
Yes.
all of our fans.
Yes,
Probably
I
all
am
of them.
Just trying to make
you better check under your bed because Will Wheaton's going to show up.
Everything
and
Noob
probably
does not
murder you
support or
tonight.
condone everything that Jemmy says.
Will
anything
Wheaton-
that Jimmy says.
Will
I
Wheaton
was
may
just trying to
show
start
up.
some flames, man, and I did it. I got it.
I'm gonna have to send messages to our agents in your area.
Whoa.
2x2 hands of blue.
Okay.
What?
That's
It's
funny.
a
It's
Firefly
a
reference.
Firefly reference.
Okay. Anyway.
The bad guys,
The
like
special
the bad
agent guys
special
had
agents.
blue latex gloves.
So
They
that's
would
Star
they would
Wars, huh?
kill. They would walk into a room and use a sonic device and kill everyone. It was awesome. They left no survivors.
Just like
Like,
Assassin's Creed. I
It's
would
like,
love
we
survivors.
see you've messed up. What a shame. Click, bzzz, and then you see their ears start bleeding.
How about the
They've done.
pirates? I love pirates.
Assassin's
Space
Creed.
pirates? Space pirates?
Space pirates?
No,
No, real pirates.
We really should get to Assassin's Creed. Because
Do we have to?
we should.
Yes.
You were talking about it right
It's a
before we
sequel.
started. You were all excited.
It's a sequel. Deal with it. I know you hate trendy things. I know you do.
No, I mean I like Trinity. Okay, so the thing is, right? My problem with it is they did Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Then they did Assassin's Creed 2. Okay, which was leaving Ezio, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Ezio.
They went from Altair to Ezio.
Yeah.
And then what did they do? They did Assassin's Creed 2,
Brotherhood, and then
which
Revelation.
which was
Ezio and
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 Ezio
Revelations was Ezio. Okay.
and Altair.
Old Ezio.
Old
was
Ezio
weird.
and Altair, right? So it's the same family. So right. It's the same kind of like
Okay,
they didn't
no.
change the setting too much, and so then they did 3. All
Connor.
right, and so now we got this Indian guy, and we have the
Revolutionary War.
greatest intro twist in the history of gaming.
No, don't give it away though.
No!
No, Jemmy hasn't played it.
Totally didn't see that
I'm
coming.
gonna
Jemmy
choke
hasn't.
you.
Jemmy hasn't played it.
Does it feel good, Jimmy?
I-
There's a twist, and it's freaking huge.
It was on my next to install list, but I'm trying to fix the
All
Far Cry
I gotta
3
say is
problem
M. Night
before I
Shyamalan
install
don't have
Assassin.
nothing on that twist. M. Night Shyamalan got nothing on the twist you're gonna catch.
Oh my
I
God!
like twists. I
That's
like
gotta be good
curveballs,
then.
so.
It is the.
gotta
Am I
be
wrong?
good.
Is it like the best game
It
twist?
is awesome.
Because you don't
Good.
see usually most of us could say, okay, yeah, we see that coming. Did not see
Nope.
it coming.
Totally caught off guard.
Just like
Just-
in the middle of the
just
sentence, blam,
Hit by a
what?
train. I'm like, whoa.
In the middle of the sentence, not even they didn't even lube and say, get ready for it. Hit you with it. They hit you with it. It was
I'm
rough.
just like, you
It was
guys are
rough.
ramping me up for this huge out of nowhere twist, and I'm
what
probably gonna be like, yeah, I saw this coming.
No.
She is like that.
No.
No, you
Yeah.
don't realize
No.
how predictable most things are for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want you to. Yeah.
Just
no,
play it. Play it.
no.
Just play the beginning, and you'll be able to come back and tell us.
How far do I have to play?
Not-
20 minutes?
not
Like,
long.
come out?
20 minutes,
20 minutes tops?
30 minutes.
Well, it took me a couple
Okay.
days, but I played very little, and then I had to go. And but yeah, it's not that long.
What, you
It doesn't-
play in 2-minute intervals?
Oh yes, I gotta go.
I killed someone. All right. See you next time.
Took 3 steps, time to save.
Oh, I climbed that building. Time to log off.
Anyway,
Where's
no,
Assassin's
Assassin
Creed-
So Assassin's Creed 4, right? Like, I don't think that I don't know if it's going to be. I mean, yeah, you can argue it's a different time, but I mean, it's still like.
I don't like how they went backwards. I'm sure it's relevant in the Desmond story, but I don't like how they went back.
You think they're going to go backwards in Desmond?
No, I think progress. Okay, so we have 2 stories, right? We have Desmond, and then we have
Right.
whoever Desmond's playing through.
Which Desmond should be able to look at anyone and kill them. By the way, by this point.
He should.
I know.
He's had a lot of training.
Come on.
Come on, no,
He
they don't
gained-
get laser vision.
Dude, no. Okay, he
That's not what he's
gains-
saying.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying he should kill people with lasers out of his eyes. But that'd be cool. No, I mean, okay. So when you're in the Animus, right? You learn. You're able to retain your Animus skills, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
5 games later, he should be able to look at people and kill them.
Yeah. He should be a killing machine.
He should be Chuck Norris.
I
Make
don't
him
know.
Bruce Lee.
I don't know. The guy in Neo in the Matrix lost all that body mass from just laying there and simulating all the time. So
That's a
maybe
good point.
Neo?
Maybe he's weak.
Well, that's because
Triballs, you're using them for the first time.
He's also a wimp.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, because Desmond actually like moves around and does stuff in like the real world, where Neo only used his body for the first time when he was 35.
That's
Anyway,
true.
that's kind of gross. No, what I
He
don't
was
like
a
how they
battery.
went. I don't like how they went backwards, but I bet you it's not backwards in terms of Desmond. So this is still Assassin's Creed 4, so Desmond played through all of Assassin's Creed 3 story, and then they're like, well, wait, we need to go back to this time period. which
Yeah,
is-
there's a certain piece of information we need.
Yeah, something like that. So so it's technically going forward, but it's still in the.
Well, I mean, they could go all the way back to Assassin's
I'd love
Creed
Roman
1.
era.
Yeah, if they did like Roman
Yeah.
era, I don't have a problem with them going back. I
That's
have a
just not
problem
enough
with
far
them-
back, though. You know, it's only a few generations. It's only like
Exactly, it's only
a grandfather or something.
basically the same time period. I mean, obviously the big time point is the Revolutionary War and whatnot. But it started pre-Revolutionary War. This game is pretty close to a couple hundred years you're actually 120 years or so? Because I mean, how long did people live in those days? 50 years, 60 years?
Not
If they were
long.
lucky? Well, actually, no, like 40, right? Like 40, 45. People.
I think it was a little longer than that, but you were. I
Revolutionary War time.
think it was a little longer, but you were well lived if you got past that.
I mean, yeah, you were like old if you were like 50.
Well, we got married when we were 12 in that era too. So.
Well, I mean, can't be like the good old days.
Now
Well,
that's considered
speaking of back in
jailbait.
time, the new BioShock Infinity.
Oh, we're going back to that?
But it's not. But it's not in the past. It's in the present.
No, it's not.
It's in 1902 or 1912 or something like
No,
that.
that's when the
Story
game
starts.
starts. That's the storyline starts.
That's the storyline.
Ah.
But the actual playtime is like modern, isn't it?
No, it's not quite modern.
Or is it 19?
I think it's after BioShock 2, though. I think
Isn't that
it's
like
after
1940s, 1950s?
that. No, 1950 is like the start of the BioShock Rapture stuff. So I think we're pushing more closer to the 60s.
60s, 70s?
I like it. I think it's going to be good.
I'd have to look up the timeline.
So
Don't quote me on that.
But we can say from the 40s to the 70s and have it.
Yeah, I think that's a safe buffer there.
A safe buffer. We like safe buffers here. 12-inch
That's
rule.
a good comfort zone for me.
12-inch rule. 12-inch rule.
We need Assassin's Creed in 1970s as a hippie.
What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about the?
How did that play out? You're just climbing over crowds at Woodstock.
Hippie killing with your magic.
Running on their
Climb a
heads.
speaker and then just kill him.
Nah, I don't kill, man.
I don't
smoke
kill, man.
You smoke a joint for extra power.
Wow. Worst
That's only you, Leo.
game
That's only you.
ever.
You can kill with a guitar. That'd be cool.
What about what do y'all think about the new Star Trek game already going to pre-release and everything?
It looks interesting. I don't really like buying games based off of movies, though, so I'm not really interested.
It's published
But
by Namco.
it looks cool. It doesn't look like they're basing it off the
That
film.
doesn't make it good.
Yeah, it does. It looks like they're totally based on another film. And it's being developed by the same people that developed BioShock 2.
That doesn't make
BioWare?
it good.
Yeah, no, not BioWare. Digital Extremes.
Ah.
That doesn't matter.
Darkness 2.
Movie
Dark
games
Sector.
are by rule terrible unless it's that first Walking Dead game,
Or Spider-Man.
but not the next
dude,
Walking Dead.
the new Walking Dead game is
It's abysmally bad.
It's okay.
It's zombie bad.
I am very, very sad about The Walking Dead right now. And if you haven't seen this week's episode, you should probably close your ears for about 30 seconds.
Just hit that good old pause button, skip ahead, whatever.
Why did they have to kill? Why did they have to kill Merle? Why?
Because they have to kill a lot of people. It's The Walking Dead.
But they could have killed what's her name. I don't care about what's her name. Kill her. Daryl and Merle, man. Daryl and Merle.
They always said, when I've watched them like go on different shows to get interviewed, they always said, you could die at any point. How do you feel about that? And they're like, well, I don't know. It's the show. It's just the writers. But I'm grateful to be on it now.
I like it that they kill off characters, and it's not just... They're like, what else do you do with a zombie TV show, though? Just really.
Yeah.
Well,
Needs
you
to be
can't
realistic.
Have the same survivors for like 5 years. That's weird.
That could keep the show's
True.
longevity up, too, honestly. If eventually they need a new cast, they could just kill off the current one. And
Well, yeah, because it stays cheap.
They do that with so many shows these days, though. Like,
that's reality shows. They're different.
no. There was
They
Gladiator.
don't pay those people. They make them work
Gladiator.
for their paycheck.
you had Spartacus. So many people died in Spartacus. Wah, wah, wah.
A lot of people will die in Game of Thrones.
Oh, dude, this season of Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones 3, everybody dies.
Well,
I hope you don't like people because they're gonna die. I'm just. I'm
You
not
don't
sorry.
like people.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I hope you don't like anyone except for Joffrey, because Joffrey's the only SOB that gets to live. I hate that. I hate that he's the one. Like,
well,
I'm sorry.
a lot of people love to hate him.
Well, yeah, we all okay. Yeah, I saw a meme the other week, and it was like some people hate, the Joker. Some people hate,
How do you hate the Joker, really?
Voldemort, and some people hate, like Hitler. But we all hate.
Some people hate Hitler. That's what you just said.
I did. The meme totally said it. The meme said it.
Some people maybe hate Hitler. Maybe he was kind of solid.
I think some people may be.
He's a solid dude, man.
I think some people may not have an opinion on Hitler.
Maybe.
The Polynesians.
Yeah, I think they are natives to the jungle.
We could also say possibly the South Americans may not have a huge thing to do. Maybe the Northern South Americans, but.
Well, anyway, I never got to say my piece about Assassin's Creed. What I was most excited about.
Oh, what's that?
Well,
twist?
What about
No, the fourth one.
you spoil that twist, and I'm gonna be mad.
Is that what he does? He does the twist?
You mean when
Twist
his
and
dog
shout?
He plays Twister.
When his dog's a but his mother
Spider-Man.
when he does the
No, I really.
they're all
I feel like in this
Or what
game,
about
they're taking every element that people liked from each game and putting it into this one. Because what I saw from that gameplay trailer that will be linked in the show notes was I saw boats, which was from the third one. You could drive around boats.
They're playing pirates.
Yeah. I saw that. And then I saw villages and cities that looked really similar to the old school like Assassin's Creed cities, like it's from Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations and stuff. Really, really big, extravagant cities, which means, good, we get to crawl on buildings again.
They're
What?
not going to be that big, though.
No, but it's just another element. And then it said explore hidden temples and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where the jungle element comes in. So it's like it's taking all three of those things.
Underwater.
Swimming underwater.
That's the first.
There was a shark biting out the guy's midsection. I got pumped.
But here's the thing.
I hate
Was
sharks.
Johnny
That's
Depp in it?
with Far Cry 3.
Yes.
Johnny Depp was in it.
Warcraft
Okay.
3?
Yep.
Did you
Warcraft
just say
3.
that?
Far Cry 3.
You know what? I did think of the Pirates of the Caribbean when I saw that trailer, and I was like, this is everything I want a Pirates of the Caribbean game to be. And I'm never going to get because it's based off a movie, so therefore it's supposed to.
Maybe that's why Johnny Depp has to make some kind of Easter egg or cameo or something.
There
Oh,
actually
that would
was.
be amazing.
I don't know if it's still there, but there was an actual MMO, Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
I played it for a
There have
while.
been a
It
couple
was.
of them.
It was made by
Yeah.
Disney though, so
It was really good though. It was an excellent game, I thought.
The best, but I'm sorry, the best pirate game of our generation. There's only one.
and that
Sid
is
Meier's Pirates.
What? The who?
Think of something that's wrong with it. You can't. It was a good game.
No, I don't know what it is.
No,
I'm
That's why.
trying to be-
That's why there's.
I'm trying. I want to
trying.
start flame. I want to flame the boom. You can't flame the boom on this one. 'Cause I'm
I
not
know
wrong.
that one's hard. That one's hard.
It was a really good game. It was. Monkey Island was not bad, but that's not really a pirate game.
No, that's
That
a
was a
monkey
good
game.
That was a good game. But no, if you've never played Sid Meier's Pirates, by the way, it is literally you play a pirate in the Caribbean, and you start off as like nobody with this little ship, and you go do you do quests for like the Dutch and the English and the Spanish and the French, and you build up relationships with them, and you can like marry their daughters after a while, and you can hunt privateers, you can trade, and you can do all that kind of good stuff.
Sounds like basement nerd stuff, the way you describe it.
What?
Nothing.
Steal all the daughters of a town.
Well, no.
What you can't do in real life.
Sid Meier's Pirates.
Yeah, I think
Sid Meier's Pirates.
it's got to be on.
The dating sim game for basement dwellers.
Also, I did find out that Day
Oh my
9
God! We should. Oh, that'd be a cool game. A dating sim.
A pirate
No.
dating sim?
Yep, Sid Meier's
Oh.
Pirate is on.
That sounds awful. Like, they would smell so bad.
Sid Meier's Pirate is
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Steam. It
They
is.
smell like rum and B.O.
It is
Oh.
$10.
$10
And
bucks.
fish. And fish.
$10.
That's
scored an
cheap.
88 on the Metascore. That's pretty good.
And it's $10.
$10.
Oh, I like
By
it. Sid
2K
Meier's
and Fire
games are pretty
Access
good.
Games. It's an RPG. You should go try it out. No, I actually found out that Day 9 and some people actually did a series on Geek and Sundry called Metadating, where that's all they did was play dating sims and dating style games.
Yeah. I'm aware
That
of
is
this.
well worth a watch.
Wow.
Especially their first one, which was, what was it, Hattori Boyfriend? Which was a pigeon dating simulation game.
Okay.
Japanese pigeon dating.
I knew you were going to say
wanna
Japanese.
do dating sims?
Wow.
Is that not
Guys.
welcome to this show? Dating sims? They're real
Everything's
games.
welcome. Everything's welcome, right?
Um,
And then there was that one. What Facade was another one they
I
did.
think I'm gonna crash. It's gonna crash.
No, we
This
got to
is
do the
like-
Mad Lib. Don't crash.
Don't crash.
It's technical difficulty night. There's your show episode.
All right, well, let's get onto the Mad Lib before we have to go.
Before we have to leave you.
Before we have
say
to leave.
bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I think, I don't know if Lito froze or what.
Yep, he froze.
Okay.
He's not that good.
He'll be back.
He's not
That's
that
a good face.
It's a good face, though. Good try, Lito. Good try.
Well, all right, we need a noun. Let's start with Jemmy.
Oh,
I think
I
he
wish
might. No, I think he's actually frozen.
let's go with headphones.
It's
Headphones.
really good.
That
He's
goofy
really good at
smile's
his,
like blocking me.
We need a famous person?
Let's see.
Come on now.
Famous
It's not that
person.
hard.
It is, though. It is. I'm going to go with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Really? It took you that long to think of that?
All right, mythical creature.
A liger.
A liger.
Not mythical. That exists.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
a
no.
noun?
No. Breadfruits.
Everybody, a
I'm
noun?
back.
A what?
A noun?
All right.
A noun?
Yes.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake, as in the cake that you give other people you hate during festive holidays.
Exactly. Lito, a
I know one
verb.
person who likes that.
A verb.
I
How
like
about slide?
Slide. A verb ending in ed.
Slapped.
Slapped. A famous person. Who?
Another famous person?
That
Yes.
was Lito again.
Another famous person.
Oh, wait.
I
Somebody left.
think it was other Lido.
Yeah, I think it was other Lito.
Oh, the other one.
Another
Yeah, I got a
famous
twin.
person, I'm going to go with Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
See, thank you.
All right, a verb ending in ed.
Verb ending in an ed. How about jacked?
Jacked. An adjective.
Oh, fuzzy.
Fuzzy. A plural noun.
Plural down. Sea cucumbers.
Sea cucumber.
Wow, that's random.
We need a famous person, Lito.
A famous person. Sean Connery.
Connery?
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
I like it chicken, not stirred.
Okay.
Anyway,
An
go ahead.
occupation. Bad impressions are fun. But
I know.
time for an occupation.
Excuse me.
Tourist guide.
Tourist
My
guide.
person is
Tour
Sean
guide.
Connery.
Yeah.
Okay. An adjective.
Better than Lido's. An adjective.
An adjective.
Shoon.
Shoe.
Shoon.
Soon.
Shoon.
Oh gosh. What are you saying?
He's doing,
O-O-N.
he's doing a Sean Connery.
Oh my god.
Okay. An
Oh,
adverb.
what now?
It will happen. Shoon.
An adverb. Colorfully. Is that a word? No.
Colorful.
No.
I mean,
Nobody picked
No,
it.
that's not. That's okay. How about smilingly?
Cabaret.
Smilingly.
Smilingly? Really?
How about smiley?
Meet up too.
Smiley?
No,
Does that?
No,
We're
it's
almost
gotta be
done.
an LY.
Look,
Got me an
just
LY.
go with the old
Smiley
standby.
is LY.
Slowly.
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 I'm
okay.
taking slowly because we got to hurry up.
Standby.
A type of material.
Cashmere.
Cashmere. Okay. An occupation.
It's there. I can see it. It's there. Go for it.
Occupation.
Let it out.
We
Let
gotta
it
hurry.
out.
Come on.
Proctologist.
Proctologist.
Wow.
And then
Of the proc.
an adjective, and we're good to go.
An adjective.
Yes.
Okay. How about smelly?
Oh, that's going to be good for the proctologist there.
Oh.
All right, this one's called Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
The Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter.
All right.
You know what that Chamber of Secrets is now.
Wow.
Wow.
In his second term at Hogwarts School of Headphones and Wizardry. Thank you. Wow. Harry Potter, Jean-Claude Van Damme, is warned by a liger named Dobby that fruitcake will slide when he returns to Hogwarts. Besides the fact that he is slapped by Professor Snape, Michael Caine, and jacked by Draco Malfoy, Tom Felton,
Wow.
Harry gets off to a fuzzy start with his two best sea cucumbers, Ron Weasley, Rupert Grint, and Hermione Granger, Sean Connery.
That's right.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Oh, God. Okay. Also, famous tour guide Gilderoy Lockhart, Kenneth whatever, has joined Hogwarts staff and is the new Defense Against the Dark Arts, the Soon Arts teacher. Events Against the Soon Arts teacher. Okay. But now Hogwarts students are slowly being turned into cashmere. But who is doing it? Malfoy? Proctologist Hagrid? Or even Harry?
Oh, yeah.
Or is Lord Voldemort trying to make his smelly return?
Smelly return.
Oh,
Wow.
I think that one totally deserves a...
All right.
Crazy.
Well, we got to wrap it up. Thank you all for joining us tonight for Everything New. Be sure to check out the website, everythingnoob.com, for show notes and more. Pretty much everything we talked about will be linked there. And if you have any feedback on the show, we'd love to hear it. Just write us. Everythingnoob.com, click the Write Us button. Always looking
Please,
to hear.
I'll cry if you don't.
Jemmy will cry if you don't. Any questions
she
you
cry
have
if you
for
will.
us? What?
Well, she might cry if you will, if you're that.
If you're mean.
I like it that way.
Oh, wow. Any questions you might have for us or comments about the show, leave them there. We got to go. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to this installment of the Everything Noob podcast. Don't miss a live recording of our podcast on twitch.tv/enoobs, recorded every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. For information on everything you heard in tonight's show, visit everythingnoob.com and check out the show notes. There you will also find all of our past episodes, host bios, our Twitter feed, and a place to even ask us questions, which we may answer during the show. See you next week, and happy gaming.